Years of working in construction and glass manufacturing left Richard Wyckoff in pain.
My pain was a constant pain, stabbing pain across my shoulders and in my neck, and I had a numbness in both hands and both arms, which was very distracting and very difficult to live with. From what they were able to tell me, it's just from years of constant physical abuse, being in the construction industry that I was in years ago, and the very physically demanding job that I have now. Difficult job as far as physically, because you're lifting a lot of weight all day long.
He sought traditional spine surgery in 1995 in an attempt to eliminate his pain.
It was a triple laminectomy. It was the old, very invasive surgery where they cut through all the muscles and tissues and everything, and it was a very long recuperation period. They got me to a point where I was as good as I was going to get, and still have a certain amount of pain with it, but you learn to live with it. Recuperation time was between 1.5 years and 2 years.
Left unresolved after such an invasive surgery, Richard's pain threatened his marriage and prevented him from living a normal life. Richard soon realized something had to change.
The pain before my surgery affected my life in a way that it was very difficult to live a normal life. I had difficulty sleeping, had difficulty sitting, standing, driving, doing just about anything. It got to the point where I could barely get up out of a chair and walk across the floor. The pain affected my personal life with my wife tremendously, because it got to a point where she said if I didn't do something about the pain, she was going to leave. And there's been, I know quite a few people that have had the surgery that said the same thing. It got to a point where your home life no longer existed, because you're just sitting in a chair constantly grumpy because you're in pain. And my wife couldn't take it anymore, and she was going to leave me.
After researching his symptoms and discovering the patented targeted procedures at the Bonati Spine Institute, he began his journey to a pain-free life in December 2015.
I had Dr. Liss and Dr. Bonati himself. I had 2 procedures on my neck. They did C5, C6, C7, and T1 is where I had the problem. And they had to do it in 2 stages. It was only a day apart. I had one done on a Tuesday and the other one was done on a Thursday. They knew exactly, as soon as they looked at the MRI photos, they knew exactly where the pain was coming from and exactly what to do. And they said I was a prime candidate for the surgery, and they expected everything to come out very well, and it did. Recovery from this surgery, there's no comparison to my last surgery. I went home. I was off of work for 2 weeks. I was supposed to be off the work for 4 to 6 weeks, but I went back to work, and I've been on light duty, and it's every day I'm getting stronger and stronger. I'm getting my muscle strength back. I have no pain whatsoever, none at all. And it was a very quick recovery. I mean, in a matter of 4 weeks, I was pretty much back to normal, and I had a normal lifestyle back. And it's been enjoyable. The Bonati experience was, it's a strange way to put it, it was very pleasant. Everyone there was super nice, super concerned, super knowledgeable. The surgeries themselves were rather enjoyable, which is a strange thing to say about surgery, but just being awake for the whole thing and watching it on the monitor on the floor, to me was extra exciting, because I enjoy stuff like that. And the instant relief of pain was a definite blessing.
Since receiving the exclusive patented Bonati spine procedures, Richard and his wife are able to enjoy life together again.
Right after the surgery, we were in the hotel room, and she said, "You're back. The old you is back." And that in itself is a blessing, just to have a normal lifestyle and a normal relationship with my wife, instead of complaining about being in pain and taking pain pills and being a zombie all day.
He has also resumed his favorite activities, such as fishing.
Oh, I've been able to build things out in my shop out of wood that I like to, just build crazy little things, do projects around the house that I've been postponing because I wasn't able to do it before. Fishing and just living life in general has been a lot more pleasurable. I would definitely feel comfortable going back, and I am thinking of going back to have them look at my lower back to see if there's any more they could do for that. Because my neck is such a success. If he can do something with my back, I'll be in heaven for sure.